And 5 months after I moved to the United States, I secured a job with the welfare office. That's what they used to call it then. And it was a great school for me because as a social worker, I could go in, and the reason they gave me the job is because I could speak Spanish. And so it was a great school for me. I was invited into the homes of the people. I learned about government assistance programs. I learned about how the government works. And it really, it was a school for me. It was very good. I worked there many years, and then I was invited to join MHMR, and they sent me to school at what is now Texas A&M University. In those days, it was University of Corpus Christi, and I took some courses in counseling, and I became a counselor for mental health and worked 8 years with MHMR. With people with mental problems, and it was great. I loved it. To this day, if I see one of my clients that are walking on down the streets, because a lot of them are homeless, and I just stop the car and I go and give them a hug. They're courageous people. And then that was kind of a beginning of working in the servicing people, but I wasn't quite into the nonprofit. And from there, I went to Lutheran Social Services. And Lutheran Social Services is a nonprofit. And they eased me into the nonprofit world, even though most of the grant writing and everything was done in Austin. And we were kind of a satellite in Corpus Christi. But I learned that I needed to go and ask for money and resources and things so that we could function better in our area, and it was an eye-opener because I realized that we couldn't depend just on Austin to support us. I spent another 8 years there, and they closed the office here in Corpus Christi, and then I went looking for a job, and there it was. The food bank was looking for a director. And I applied for the job, and I got it. And that was really when I jumped foot in. Is that how you say it? Foot into the nonprofit world. Because